How's it going, guys? I'm back. Sorry I haven't uploaded anything the last 3 weeks. Basically, I got back from spring break and also did some studying. And I will admit that I was playing Overwatch with my friends. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't uploading. I wanted to get my rank up, but I'm back now. We just got the Phoenix race done and over with. This post race review is going to be a little bit shorter, just because the race didn't have a lot to it. I didn't really take any notes. I was just kind of watching it as it goes. A few cautions here and there. Definitely the hot temperature. It was 90 degrees. The track temp was around 130. So the hot temperature contributed to a couple of blown tires, probably. One including Matt Kenseth, another including Joey Logano, and a couple of others as well. So stage one ended up going to Joey Logano. And right at the end of the stage, there was actually a really nice battle between, I think it was Logano, Larson, Keselowski, and Chase Elliott. Those four kind of got in there. And those guys, they really never got side by side, but it was a good battle there. The restart following that, 3 wide for the lead. Chase Elliott ended up getting the lead, and Elliott would carry on through the lead. I think one reason why I didn't really like this race is because whoever got in the lead was overpowered. It was really you saw once Logano he had a speeding penalty, but once Logano got back there, he could never really make his way back up. Chase Elliott gets the lead, he falls back, he can never make his way back up. Kyle Busch gets the lead, and on to the end of the race. But clean air today seemed very OP, and that's what worries me, because I don't want and Phoenix has something to do with that, because Phoenix as a track is just notorious for clean air being dominant. And that's just how it is. But that's what causes the racing to be kind of subpar for me. Today wasn't a great day for racing. Stage 2 did go to Chase Elliott, so he got a playoff point. Joey Logano got a playoff point for Stage 1. Calculating the playoff points, I don't know them in my head right now, but obviously you have the race winners who have the most, and then the stage winners who get 1 point each. But Chase Elliott won Stage 2, wasn't able to regain the lead after that, though. Kyle Busch took the lead over, and from that point on, like I said, nothing developed. It was just kind of Kyle Busch leading, Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, kind of, Jimmy Johnson in there. There's nothing really developing. There was no excitement in the race. There was nothing going. You could even tell, like, the commentators were trying to find ways to talk about the race, and it was just, there was nothing really going on, which was kind of disappointing. So let's just skip ahead to the end of the race. I understand having to pit for 2 tires, but the thing is, when the caution comes out about, I think it was 6 to go, the caution came out, you're going to restart probably in a green-white checkered because of what the caution was, which was Joey Logano blowing a tire, hitting the wall, so there's a good amount of debris on the track that has to be cleaned up, which is going to take time, so you know that you will probably 99.9% be a green-white checkered. Now, throughout the entire day, have we seen the leader really get past it all? No, the leader has been able. If the leader doesn't, if the leader loses the lead on pit road, that's really how they lost the lead. It wasn't. But Joey Logano was leading Stage 1, speeding penalty. Chase Elliott was leading, lost the lead on pit road, never got it back. Kyle Busch was leading, lost the lead on pit road, never got it back. So, like, why would you pit in that situation? It doesn't make sense to me. Cars are probably going to stay out because of this, because clean air is so unbelievably dominant. So even on old tires, like way old tires, that they're probably going to be able to, if there's enough of a buffer, they're probably going to be able to hang out there. So I'm very surprised, guys like Jimmy Johnson, guys like Denny Hamlin back there. I'm very surprised they didn't stay out. I was extremely surprised by that. And because of that, I was also surprised to see guys like Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson pit. Kyle Busch is in the worst scenario, because if Kyle Busch pits, they'll stay out. If he stays out, they'll pit. So he's in the worst scenario. But the guys behind him, I would have done whatever the opposite of the leader did. If I was Kyle Larson and I saw Kyle Busch coming out of pit road, I would have stayed out. But even though that I would stay out, Kyle Larson lined up 4th on the restart. And he had the opportunity to win the race. It was there for him. He just made a one little error. On the restart, it was Newman on the outside in the lead, Ricky Stenhouse in second on the inside. Stenhouse didn't get that good of a restart. Kyle Larson thought he was clear, so Larson thinks he's clear. He comes down, and he's not actually clear because Stenhouse drives it in pretty deep. Larson gets sideways, saves it, but he loses about 2 to 3 tenths. And because of clean air, even in a lap and a half, you can't make up 2 to 3 tenths. You saw, even if there was another lap after the final lap, Kyle Larson still maybe wouldn't have caught Ryan Newman. So I don't understand why those guys pitted, but I mean, in hindsight now, it seems like, hey, that's the easy decision. But when you're in the moment, you never know. You never know if you're gonna get a buffer. But if in my situation, like if I'm running 8th or 10th, and I know running 8th or 10th has nothing to, I'm not gonna get anything from it. If I'm a guy like Chase Elliott, who's already high in the points, if I'm a guy like Jimmy Johnson, who knows, finishing 8th in this race is not going to mean anything to me, why not? Just stay out. Just try it. And you had to know that some cars would do that. Newman, Stenhouse, and Truex all did that. So that gave you the buffer. Newman wins the race. So congrats to Ryan Newman. I think it was 100. Get me right. Probably comment down below to see if I'm right here because I don't know off the top of my head. I think it was 100. And it was either 125 or 127 race winless streak. So that is by far just insane. And congrats to Newman. They made the right call. And they go ahead and win the race. Overall, the race, what would I give it as like a grade or a scale of 1 to 10? It was probably the worst race of the season. There's only been 4 races, but it was probably the worst race of the season. Not that entertaining, just because the leaders, there was always nothing really going up in front other than the end of stage 1. That was the most exciting part of the race, really. Nothing really going on outside of that. So maybe a 6 out of 10, maybe like a C if y'all wanted to give it as a grade. Just not very good, kind of average. But yeah, hopefully, we got a better race next week. I don't know where we're going. I think it's Auto Club. So I think they haven't repaved that track yet. If correct me if I'm wrong, I still think it's old and used up and not repaved, but I think it will be repaved. If I'm wrong here, let me know because I don't remember. I don't know if the track has been paved or not. I know it's gonna get paved. I just don't know. Did it already happen or what's going on there? So let me know down below about that. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the race. Who are you pulling for? What did you think about all the little incidents I didn't really talk about, mainly because again, the race, I was doing homework as well, so I was trying to do homework and watch the race at the same time. It just wasn't that entertaining to me. So I mean, every time the commentator said hot, I think you should have taken a drink because they said hot plenty of times. Weather was insane today. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about the race. Comment down below. Let me know. If you like the video, just hit that like button. And if you want to see more of these post-race reviews, just let me know in the comments or just comment or like the video. So one of those two. Do both if you want. If you love me, yay, thank you. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys later. And peace out.